can do it, but like Steel just too good to there. And Bub now is actually going to get immediately under attack by the two Ferraris behind, so that's not really going too well for him.
Not at all. Looks like he expected the Aston Martin to still be up his inside on turn 6. Oh, a bit of contact there. There was a car there, unfortunately, for Bub now. He's looking all sorts of sideways. I wonder if he cooked his tyres a little bit, or if there's some other issue going on with his car. He's just lost 2 positions consecutively. And yeah, as I was saying, on the exit of turn 6, he was probably expecting the Aston Martin to still be right next to him, but ended up very, very offline and with no power being put down to that corner. And that's what opened him up for the 2 Ferraris. And yeah, there was a send up the inside from, I believe that's Webb. And they may just not have seen the car was, you know, he definitely had right to the corner to Daniel Webb, so fair play there, and he'll continue his battle with Kumar with now Bub now in tow.
Yeah, these two have been at each other for a little while, looking sort of a second. I think Karshi's trying to get past Webb, and we've got Bub now in the mix. We might have a little three-way battle going on for P5.
What you don't love to see is a drive-through, but our first of the evening, the number 16, Matthew Starkey, has picked up a drive-through penalty for track elements. First one we've seen 33 minutes without any drive-throughs. Actually, honestly, you've got to take the hats off for that. That's an impressive effort. 27 minutes down the clock, with the track temperature has reduced by another degree Celsius, with down 13 degrees Celsius track conditions. Just going to increase the tricky nature of what we're seeing here. By the time the race finishes, it will be just past the 10 p.m. barrier, and I think most of us will report that once you get to 10 p.m. things do start to change rather rapidly. I'm certain we'll see if that will be the case today. But yeah, as I said, the three-way battle will now continue. Assuming Bub now doesn't have some sort of issue that he's dealing with. I've also seen a yellow flag out there for the 97 car. Kranich is not having particularly good time there on the exit of turn 10 on the straight in that Red Bull livery. We saw that earlier on. We'll see it once again right now. It is a nice looking livery on that McLaren. I think it was just had a bit of an issue at the back of the field, and that is to calm down a couple more positions. Starkey down the pits, and Bernal now in the pits as well, looking for their final pit stop. Everyone else in the field still got one to do, and I expect we'll crowdsource this, but we're going to see some more in the next 6 minutes, maybe 6 to 11 minutes. I'm not sure if we'll see anyone do a really, really short stint towards the end. It could work, but you're better to take advantage of, I think at least, you're better to take advantage of the potentially slightly positions now.
Yeah, it also depends on how good the breakdowns these guys are running. Like Shane Weiss would be on 2-2. The guys that run 3-3 or 3-2 probably want to push his stint as long as they can, just so they don't have fresh tyres for a lap or two, because they're having a lot of time. Let's get them up to temperature. There's the higher quality breakdowns. You see a nice four-way battle here for what looks like P15. Hayden Marsh, I'm sure you guys called that, but I reckon he might just give himself a track cut coming out of the miniature back straight before the hairpin. They run very, very tight. It's one of those ones where like you know you can go flat through it if you fell in and just gonna fall off the back of the rest. Yeah, just misjudged, just turned the point down.
Luckily, I haven't seen anyone get a drive through track limit on that part yet. That would be quite significant to get a track cut where we saw Hayden going into the lead. He did also counter steer out of it, so I think he was going into the deep. But this is it. It gets tricky at Misano because your braking zone starts to look a little bit thinner in the light. The Spence does run pretty deep into that. They have to go around the outside. Hayden Marsh now looking for moving the outside of the Aston Martin. Will there be a chance here? Potentially. He'll be able to go wide and break deep into the corner for the inside line with the Aston. There's no real chance there. It was definitely on for a move, but you don't have the inside line. We do, but it does have a good run here, doesn't he?
There's a glassing got a little bit squirrely out of the corner there, so that's been an opportunity for the Ferrari to get on the side. So, plus out through this very fast section.
Oh no!
No contact.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh dear, oh dear. So that was Collins in the number 5 Aston Martin, and he just got loose on the inside line there. And I mean, he was a passenger once he had lost control of the car and went straight into the front passenger door of the Ferrari of Hayden Marsh, and that's really unlucky for Hayden there.
Oh, he didn't lights on.
Oh, so he did. The servant finally caught up.
Yeah,
That looks a lot better, let's put it that way. It's definitely looking a lot better. Drive-through penalty for Walsh. So 113 Ferrari, Cadbury will be in the pits for a drive-through. It's the second of the evening we've seen so far, and I feel like we may have a flurry of activity with drive-through soon. Use my buttons.
Yeah, that I'm sure. His name's Alex Walsh, I believe. Yes, was black P3 silver class as well, so that's not only going to push him out of the top 10, that's going to push him out of the podium positions in silver class as well.
So I think it's about a 30-second stop, and there seemed to be a bit of a gap to the kind of given the short length of the lap, 30 seconds is pretty finishing expected. So I think it's a good time, so
Big move here down the inside is the Aston Martin on the McLaren, and McLaren gets all sorts of sideways advantage to them, and oh wow, they'll still be side by side. This is going to be great into turn 9, turn 10. Oh no! No, it wasn't going to be great, unfortunately. It's not turned out well for the McLaren driver there. They went pretty deep, and suddenly the car was sideways. I mean, that's a tricky one to call, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a very tricky thing, as we mentioned earlier, George. The braking is kind of where you can't really brake straight. It's got to keep beforehand. It's sort of a little bit deep and wide, and a bit of contact and get it out of breath. It's already out of breath.
Exactly right. I think we're about overdue for a little update through our categories. No, no, okay, right, well, I'm tripping now. Yes, I'll be buying some dairy. Basically exactly what you've just seen on screen, I suspect.
Tomorrow, mate, if you see me disappear for 10 minutes tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow. Commentary's over, I'll be back in the last 10 minutes of the race. See you later. Absolutely. We do see a 10-second penalty down I believe, so that was the incident for Hayden Marsh. We'll pick up a fairly hefty penalty as Alex Walsh comes in to serve his drive-through penalty, and I think we're right, I don't want to necessarily lose P10 for that. There is a battle going on for P10 between Jeremy Zeri. Yes, he will. In fact, Phil Slade and Jeremy Zeri go up ahead of him. That puts Alex Walsh for P12 now because of P13. Yeah, so he's lost a bunch of positions, 4 positions lost that, unfortunately. And we're going to take another look at the replay here. What do we think, guys?
It's one of those ones, like it's that kind of corner, you know, you've got to have full faith in the guy next to you to get through that cleanly. So
just being off in the suspect sections can be enough to send the car off. Because but I've done that on my own a number of times already in the track, so it's making that mistake.
It looks like he's just held the brakes just a touch too long and just unsettled the car, because it looked like the wheel just like just counter steer, and at that speed counter steer is really difficult to catch.
On board now, Phil Slade currently in P10, trying to get himself up into P9. It's been a good drive back from Slade. I think that seems to be holding very, very nicely now. Whatever he's done to his wheelbase to keep it attached to his desk does appear to no longer be suffering from those issues. He just needs to make sure he doesn't have any hectic overtakes to yank the wheels back off. But I think it's a good time to maybe look around our grid and look at the categories, as I said before. Keep on board with this battle, I think, for now, so we can keep watching it, but I'll just read out where people are at. In terms of our categories, so leading us at the moment still is Mitch Hobbs for the pro category. And then we have P5, Daniel Webb. So he's actually above all the other silver category drivers. For Pro-Am, currently leading Pro-Am class, Daniel Webb, number 111, Ferrari P5 overall. That's a good job to him so far. Behind them is P1 silver class, that's Sean Buck now, number 165 McLaren. And then for our M class, it is Paul Cranach, 97 McLaren, and currently P18. So pretty good results so far from Pro-Am and silver, and I think probably for Am as well. So not too bad around the grid. Definitely got a battle on our hands for silver win at the moment. Whether Daniel Webb and Buscavas will be close proximity towards the end of the race, or a Pro-Am battle for the lead there will be made. I suspect that Daniel Webb, hats off to this man right here, because he's up in P5 with the Pro-Am badge and leading the way for his category. Maybe a silver for him potentially at the end of the season.
Sure, if you can keep up this sort of pace, then I think the promotion might be in order. I think that's a right pace this evening. I believe last week I went for and this little battle pack of one of the 4 cars. All within a couple of tenths or under a second of each other. Let's see.
Oh, Jack Steele, 10-second penalty for causing a collision on lap 24. Now, one of you might recall what exactly that was for.
Yes, that was the move up the inside, I believe, with Alex for P3 up into turn 10 here, as we see on the web. So yeah, the stewards room has spoken. It's going to push Steele down a little while actually. I think it might be down to P8 with those gaps update at this point in time. So 24, so yeah, it's potentially down to what's happening?
Have a mic check.
You see Josh
Yes, he
now.
has.
So yeah, okay. Well, either he's got a very coincidentally timed mechanical failure, or
Yeah, I heard you, mate.
disconnect or whatnot, or he's thrown in the towel there. So that's a bit disappointing. Still was on for a decent result. I reckon we're still a pit stop to go, but yeah, that's
Absolutely, yeah, that was bizarre. I did see the timing sheets just light up green, so it looks like it would have been a disconnect from what I can see. So that is a real shame to see him off the server. Hopefully that's not as a result of penalties that have been applied to him. We're on board with Maddox at the moment. Kafil Slade, though, unfortunately have to report another who's gotten himself 4 track warnings, so a drive-through. Kafil Slade will have served that now. He's currently in P10.
Looks like he's
running. Yeah, he's running really slow, isn't he? Has his wheel come off again?
possibly, or is he stuck in 6th gear? It does look, he's got the hazards on. What's happening here? I think he might have had another mechanical failure.
So nice and courteous that he's thrown the old hazards on. I like that.
Yeah.
From Kafil there.
Obviously,
I
his
never
hazard
loved
light button is working.
Yeah, I thought he had the pit limiter stuck on though. He's got going again now, so that's a bit odd, but poor bloke has been just absolutely, yeah, he's been thrown, he's drawn the short straw here, sorry, with the old technology.
Certainly has. He'll come into the pits and, yeah, maybe try and rectify the issue that he's experiencing. It's definitely been a bizarre one, and not the nicest night of mechanical issues for this man right here. But I mean, he had a good charge back through the field, though. Got to admit, had some great pace out there. So real shame if hardware issues are keeping him from racing at his full potential.
I'm wondering maybe if it could have been a fuel issue. Like he was running low on fuel, he had to run a drive-through, so he couldn't pit, and he's just chucked it in 6, because that's something the Ferrari can do, is just cruise along in 6th gear without losing too much speed.
I think you've
Maybe
nailed,
something like
yeah.
that.
I reckon you've hit the nail on the head. That sounds, yeah, I reckon he's got the drive-through with like a lap or 2 fuel remaining, and has had to come in and serve that instead of pitting. I believe you can turn off the serve penalty and you can serve it the lap later, but maybe he just forgot to do that or didn't realise that was an option. But yeah, I think you've nailed that, Brent. I reckon that was the case.
Yeah, that is Sherlock Holmes level deduction right there, because yeah, that seems to be exactly what's happened. And that's so unlucky as well, getting a drive-through on the lap that you need to come into the pits to stop for fuel. Kafil Slate is coming out of the pits again. Still got his hazards on, but I'll keep an eye on him, see if he does get going again. Daniel Webb has been given a 10-second penalty for causing a collision, and that might have been involving Maddox as well. I'm not 100% sure, but that's going to cost him a bit. He's coming to the pits already, so he'll have to come in again and serve that, or obviously just hold that out to the end of the race now that he's completed all his mandatory pit stops. We have also had both Mitch Hobbs and Jacob Maggs come into the pit, so they're going to run a 13 or 14 minute stint at the end of this race. Yeah, that could really affect Daniel Webb's chance getting a good position at the top of this race. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, as you said that, he was out here in front of Pro-Am there, and it looks like he's lost position to Harsh Kumar already, like regardless of that 10-second penalty, which I believe will just be applied to total race times. We see Jack Steele. Yeah, that's okay. That didn't, I don't know. Like I've seen wheel disconnects and pedal issues like that before, but it seemed a bit more intentional than that. He almost steered out of the corner, but without the full answer, yeah, we can't really tell. So yeah, bit unfortunate. Bit unfortunate for Jack Steele on this.
Yeah, exactly right. It's a shame to see. I mean, maybe that sometimes does happen with a server. It has a glitch, everyone just goes straight ahead, more or less. But you're right, there does seem to be a bit of an input there as well. So I guess we will see. Nonetheless, a shame to see Steele drop out of the race. Now watching Sean Buff now. He's currently in the provisional lead of the race. Maddox has pitted, done both his mandatories. And there we go, timing sheets, thank you very much. He's coming out of the pits as Maddox, and he will end up P3 in this race. Hobbs and Maggs up ahead of him. Of course, Vasquez as well is now in the pits. He's leading current category if Kumar. If he can get out of the pits before Kumar comes around, which it looks like will be the case. So, no, in fact, thank you timing screens once again. Kumar currently leading current class.
So I think Kumar, he had the 15-second penalty towards the start of the race, if I'm not mistaken. I think he just pitted twice, fairly quickly, or like had one done before the 20-minute mark, and had another one done almost before the 40-minute mark. So his mega undercut has seemed to work. Replay here of the Mad Panda AMG. Oh, it just gets a little bit of oversteer, sorry. This guy's sliding. Manages to not take anybody out. As he corrects back over the track, but he does well to hold the brakes there. Doesn't move until everybody's clear. His region was just a save, so props to the unfortunate Mercedes driver there.
I do love that library, and the libraries look absolutely epic. For those of you who haven't seen the real life Mercedes, and I think a number of other cars. Aaron as well, Mad Panda, but go and check them out. They're absolutely awesome libraries. At the moment we're watching Mitch Hobbs. He's come on through from Hayden Marsh, and Hayden Marsh is being blue flagged in that scenario. Hayden is running in P17 at the moment. Yeah, that's right. So much last place. Good run. I think for Hayden Marsh has been involved in his own set of battles today. As has really everyone. I mean, Misano does read this kind of racing. It's small little mistakes, usually taking out innocent bystanders, and also a combination of maybe sends that weren't on in the first place. It sort of brings to light a lot of that sort of action on track. It's sort of it's the nature of Misano. We have now 10 minutes remaining in this race.
There's a lot of corners here. You have to start turning very early, so it makes it tough to know if it goes on or not. To some extent, because you could be alongside, but it needs to be alongside for turning point. It's those turning points are a lot earlier than hitting the track, as we see two cars off. It looks like a Porsche, unfortunately. So that's McDowell, and I'm not sure who that is in McLaren.
That might be Daniel Webb. No, Daniel Webb's a Ferrari. Sorry.
Or just. Yeah, that's McLaren first Porsche breaks there. That's a bit of an unfortunate one for both drivers there. Porsche did as much as he could, but it was really time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's really like that. So just a little extra unsure that maybe there's an entry list issue going on as well. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I mean the Porsche once you're that deep, and the McLaren has to brake reasonably early in that corner to give it good rotation. And the things come together and you can't do it. A stop go 30 for Alex Walsh. That's a disaster.
Yeah, that's the one thing you don't want in any race. A stop and go 30 is incredibly harsh. Unfortunately, that's going to put him almost
Yellow flag in sector 3.
so that's heartbreaking for Walsh, who's running on the forward silver cross at this point in time. So
Unfortunately, yeah, top good 30 must have been speeding in the pit lane. You don't hit that, usually hand that unless you've done something absolutely atrocious. Maybe it's the library. Maybe maybe the race control has gone. We need to focus more time on that library right here. Ooh, that was very close there. Yes, our favourite library on the grid seems to be unequivocal at the moment, and we are getting a full load of it at the moment. Yeah, stop go 30 must be speeding in the pit lane. So really unfortunate there. We're going to do a couple of housekeeping items, at least one housekeeping item, just as we go very wide there. Walsh, housekeeping item is Simrigs.com. Well, if you're an Octane Online Racing Patreon, you do get 5% off at Simrigs.com. So, there's a lot of hard work that goes on behind the scenes from the admin, the staff, the community members and the volunteers. A lot of time being volunteered. Double camera favourites right now. You'd love to see it. But I do have to pitch that if you are keen to become a Patreon of Octane Online Racing and support the amazing job that the team do in the background to produce series like the Season 17, of course, with the Sprint Series with Simrigs. We've got Enduro Series, we've just had the completion of the Duo Series as well. Many platforms, so if you do enjoy a bit of Octane Online Racing and you want to support us in what we do here, then please do consider becoming an Octane Online Racing Patreon. It helps us out massively. So, yeah, and of course, with that discount, always love to have a discount. Now aboard with Kumar versus Maddox, and it was nearly a look up the inside of Rio. Sorry, that's not Rio, that's turn 15. It wasn't on though, but Maddox is really keen to retake that P3 position because Kumar has found himself not just in the lead of Pro-Am class, but also in P3 on the podium.
I was going to say, when did that happen? Like, I blink and he's in P3 fighting Maddox here. It looks like he used a speed token there out the final corner. Just runs a bit deep. So this is going to be an interesting battle. Obviously, Maddox incredibly quick driver, and Harsh Kumar has just absolutely nailed his strategy. But again, I think he had a 15-second penalty at some point in this race to be P3 with a 15-second penalty, and only was that 20 seconds behind P2. So without that, he'd only be about 5 seconds behind Mags. That's an incredible effort. That McLaren is not looking too happy on the throttle at this point in time.
Yeah, it's not looking happy anywhere. I mean, Maddox is absolutely driving the wheels off it right now, but it's that sort of concertina effect of lack of grip. The more you push the car, the hotter the tyres get, the less grip you end up having, and McLaren do have a bit of a window with tyres. And yeah, Kumar's looking really stable out front. I think he was him and Daniel Webb who'd been sort of slowly creeping up on the top 5 throughout the race. Of course, we've had a couple of disconnects as well from the top order, one disconnect and a couple of incidents, but yeah, Kumar has just found himself, with the oceans being parted around him, finds himself in 3rd place and seeing a very squirrely McLaren in behind, and with 4.5 minutes left on the clock. What, we're looking at somewhere around 3 or 4 laps remaining in this race. So just needs to hold on at this point. Double yellow being waved though out in front, and yeah, that was a 99 car that was round at the Essen.
Not entirely sure who that was or what happened there, but it got cleared up before these guys came through. That's what I was worried about. They were just going to be collected by that yellow flag, just rejoining or whatnot. But looks like it's all cleared up. The 99's got going again. But yeah, it'd be great to see what happened there. But we'll continue on with this battle because I think this is going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, I think it will, and Yeah, so I mean, look, predictions for the end, Brent, any thoughts at the moment? I mean, it's going to be a very, very interesting tight battle at the end here between these two. 3.5 minutes on the clock, not long to go.
Yeah, I think Arch has got his actions very difficult to keep Maddox behind. I'm not sure if maybe Maddox has gone off on his tyre pressure or something, causing a little bit of less grip. But I'd say he'll be defending for the next 3 minutes.
Well, a really good run there through turn 13 and 14 for Maddox. It's looking like he might have just found the grip again, a little bit more stabilised. And question in chat whether Kumar is from Ireland. No, he's from India, I believe. That is an Indian flag on his car. But two great liveries, battling it out to P3 in this. Mag still holds on to P2 with the fastest lap, but he's 3 seconds down the road from Mitch Hobbs as we head towards the final 2.5 minutes of this 60-minute race for round 2 and season 17 for Split Yellow. Remember, of course, we've got more action coming right up afterwards as we hand over to the Split Green team and their action commentary as well. Danny still holding that 10-second penalty as it's interesting stuff happening in the chat right now. Currently in P1 for Silver Classes, Bub now, if you can just relax at the moment, because there he is in P8, quite a way off him in terms of time. Maddox still a little bit screening, not really finding the turn in on the car at the moment. Definitely indicates grip issue. Maybe he's got a bit of damage on the front of that car. I know that can affect the McLaren quite significantly. It's a good turn in there, a bit of counter steer, but the power does go down. Wide run there for Kumar, so not going to have the best launch out onto the back straight. And Ferrari might be a little bit vulnerable, but he's still a little too far back from Maddox right now.
Yeah, potentially a bit of a dirty air. I know it doesn't affect these cars a lot. They might still be able to hold this around the outside. He's going to have the inside into the next two corners. He does get the drive off the corner. Oh no, he doesn't. He's a bit too nice there. He gives Maddox way too much space. Dives down the inside there, so holds the position again. Maddox might have a reply here into turn 1. We'll see. But yeah, in the end holds the position, but he gave Maddox behind way too much space.
Fair racing it was though, and crikey, they're right on the back of each other, and yeah, Kumar is going defensive in every corner now. He's expecting a send now from Maddox at any point, but we saw that last corner, the car is so good on its brakes, and it was able to hold the position. That's a very shallow line through Rio for Maddox. It's going to give advantage back to Kumar as we head in towards turn 8. Wow, close one, good racing.
I didn't even realise that we're on board with Sean Bob now. Who's just caught up to the back of these two, so watch out. He's ready to pounce here. I thought we're on board with the back marker. To be fair, for a second or two, I looked up at the timing sheet, and it's a three-way battle for P3. In the past, in the dying seconds of this race, there will probably be, it's going to be tight. I reckon there's going to be one more lap after this for these guys to go at it. As Hobbs rounds the final corner. There's going to be about 10 seconds to spare, or thereabouts. So these guys are going to have another lap to go down, jig it out for the final step of the podium.
That will be music to the ears of Maddox and Bub now, and it will be a bit of a disappointment for Kumar. He's not got a great run out of turn 14. Might see a send from the McLaren, but it would have to been a huge send because the Ferrari is just so good through that last corner. And again, we go to the final lap. The white flag is being woven now. So this is the final lap of the race. Mitch Hobbs is actually losing a lot of time to J Mags as well. The gap's come down from 3 seconds to 1.8 seconds. Hopefully Mitch Hobbs has done his fuel calculations just right. Maddox getting very squirrely on the exit of turn 3. It's given an advantage to Kumar once again. Now we head through into Rio, and Bub now late on the brakes, nearly goes into the back of the Hornet racing car. This is a good run through Rio for Maddox. He's really giving it everything now. It's his last chance to do so. He'll be at the slipstream down to turn 8. There is a big opportunity for a send up the inside. Kumar is going to go defensive. He has to, because the McLaren's got the run on him and the slipstream. He's going to try the switchback now. Might give him the advantage, but it will be the outside line into turn 10, which is never a good place to be. Oh, nearly a set down the inside from Maddox. He's trying everything in the book, throwing the handbook of racing at him, but Kumar will now be under a massive disadvantage on the back straight. McLaren's not yet in the slipstream because he's already side by side. It'll be outside line, inside line for these two. We've seen this go all sorts of sideways beforehand. I think this is going to be Maddox having it. He'll have the inside line to the fast right-hander. Yes, does so. Kumar runs wide. Badnar goes through as well.
Yeah, that far out. Some action there for the last lap. Last lap. Bub now just goes through. That's heartbreak for Kumar. Not only does he lose the podium, he loses the position to Bub now as well. There was a little bit naughty into turn 10 there. He did move under braking, I reckon I saw. But yeah, just got a bit complacent, I reckon. Just forgot to defend in the spots he needed to. But yeah. So Hobbs takes out the win tonight. The number 4 BMW just pipping Mags. Only 0.8 of a second in the end there. So Mags gained a second in that last lap, which is incredible. Not even the last lap, I reckon, the last 2 sectors to take out P2. Maddox just gets the podium position on that last lap, as we just saw. Bub now in P4 takes out the win in silver. And then the 3 Pro-Am guys, the podium for Pro-Am. Kumar, Buskavas, and somebody's left, unfortunately. There was definitely 3 Pro-Ams there for a second.
Being Webb, I believe.
Yes, Webb. Oh, so he does hang on to that last position, podium, so does pretty well for the championship points there. We see Jerry, P7, takes out P2 in silver class, and then Malu and Sutton. The guy in the McLaren, in the 277 McLaren. In P9 to round out the silver podium there.
I want to call attention to the fact that J-Mag got 132.6 on the last lap. Because that is an unbelievable time. That's faster than his qualifying time. Faster than anyone has gone out throughout the last 75 minutes of racing. So, yeah, J-Mags was, very much the fastest person on track, but Mitch Hobbs with a good start. Held on to the lead all the way through the race. And, calculated the strategies perfectly, I should say, if I pronounce things correctly, and had to react to J-Mags and what he was going to do in strategy, and able to respond to that correctly. So, hats off to Mitch Hobbs, an absolutely brilliant result for him, race win, and a 61-minute second race. But yeah, Maddox in P3, Sean Bub now takes the silver victory. And the Kumar, that was really unfortunate there. 2 corners from the end, 3 technically. Unfortunately for him, he does miss out on that results here on the screen. So silver will be up now, and just up now, Jerry, Nami, Pro-Ab, Kumar, Buskowitz, and Daniel Webb and Ampart.
Alright everyone, I still haven't heard anything back, so at the moment we'll just run qualifying as normal, and I mean there's nothing I can do. I can't actually change the race settings, so I'm hoping that my spam messages will get through to someone that's going to be able to help. But as for the normal, tonight is a 60-minute race with 2 mandatory stops for tyres. Same rules apply as normal. Make sure you only use voice chat to call your own car number, and also during qualifying make sure you do not overtake anyone who is on a valid lap. Same goes if you're on an invalid lap, be aware of what's happening behind you and do not impede anyone. Alright, I'll keep trying to get a hold of someone and I'll let you know what's going on.
Phone check.
Gotcha.
Sweet is.
Mic check.
Good, mate.
Thank you.
Looks like I'm in the wrong car, Aaron.
Sorry, who was that? Who's in the wrong car?
Number 6, Foxtrot.
I don't think there's going to be much we can... Hold on. Because from what I'm getting told, we're not doing a server restart. Mull says that we're going to be running the race during the day, and we're going to leave it how it is. Which means I don't think we'll be able to actually fix the entry list for the car either. So you might have to run the car that's got the issue that you're stuck with, and I'll send a message to let them know so they can fix the entry list problem. But I don't think there's going to be anything we can do to fix it.
All good, mate.
Sorry, mate. I'll send them a message and let them know. And I'm sending you a message too, David.
844.
Copy 844.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Yellow flag, be careful there. Well done, mate. The fastest stop so far. Cut detected.
Alright everyone, welcome to probably the first daytime Misano sprint race in OOR in a very long time. Just a reminder, make sure you all put your telemetry laps to 99 and also that it is 2 mandatory stops for tyres tonight. Alright, I'll let you all get ready and I'll be back with you at the 30-second mark.
It brings us certain cars into play, and generally
Seconds.
Alright everyone, make sure you hit drive so you do not start in the pits. When the light goes green, the leader will take the field around at 120 kilometers an hour. Everyone else will follow single file, and I'll let you all know when it's time to double file. Alright, good luck.
You've got telemetry 99.
Stay single file.
Okay, double file. Leader, please slow down to 80 and hold 80 all the way to the green light. Everyone else, close those gaps as quick as you can while it's ghosted. Once you got those gaps closed, keep them closed all the way to the green light. Alright, good luck everyone. Quickly close those gaps as quick as you can.
Green light. Go, go, go. Clear on the right. Clear on the right.
Copy 476. please.
Well done, mate. Personal best. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
19 blue flags.
Copy 19. Copy 806.
Watch out.
22.
Could you repeat, please?
22.
Copy 22.
844.
Copy 844.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2. This has been your personal best. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
219.
Copy 219. You'll need to regest with 219. Passing off track.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
you repeat, please? Copy 69.
Excellent job, mate. P2. Bring it back to the pit safely. Green light, go, go, go.
Alright, good job everyone. Same, if you have any protests for any penalties, remember the window opens in 3 hours and closes in 48, so any protests put through that are not in that window will not be looked at. If you have any questions about the race or anything that happened, just feel free to DM me and I'll try and get back to them as soon as I can. And I will see you all next week for Donington. Alright, good night guys.
Great race, everybody.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Evan.
See you guys.
Thanks, stewards.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, race stewards, directors, everybody, commentators. Thank you.
Thanks all, good night.
Well done, everyone, letting the sick man win.